game, just one. And it had to do with the lady. She's very hot. Okay. Like, let me be polite and take myself out just so you guys can see what the lady looks like. But that's what she looks like. She's very hot. Like, look at that. I decided, you know what? Let's play the game together. I kind of want to check it out. But also, the guy with the mask at the super end is also somebody I'm very interested in because black hair, blue eyes is a type that I really like. Look at that art, man! The art is what actually bought me for the game. I don't know much about the game except the art and the woman and all that. So honestly, let's just get this started. Select your appearance, option A or option B. Oh no, they're both cute, but I usually do go for a girl. What is your name? Jolene, Jolene, Jolene. No, I'm gonna go for they're both cute, right? They're both cute. We just go for AC. No, I need a more Texan type of name. We'll go for like Margot, Maggot. Texan, yeah, like the card. Oh, that's actually nice. Call her Maggot. Maggot. I said Margot, then I wrote Maggot. That's okay. I like Ace. Ace is nice. Ace Maggot. Okay. We like Ace Maggot. Ace Maggot sounds like a legend. It's like Ace Ventura. We are gonna be a legend. Legendary. Because, you know, we're lactose intolerant. Thank you, Capper. Thank you, thank you. You're right. Um, a lifetime of irresponsible pursuit has at last left my body frail. Indeed, my time is near. I can feel it when it comes. I will embrace these cold hands. I will welcome their mercy as they absolve me of my terrible work. Ooh, it's a skull. What comfort, mother, that I may escape this cruel deserved reckoning. What magnificent injustice. Ooh. Instead, my legacy will outlast my body and brain. And long after they grow old, the eternal flame will ask the question, was it worth it? Oh. And silence will answer. Oh. Forgive me. Oh, you guys don't see it, but he said forgive me behind my camera. Damn. Okay. So we have like some deep shit happening. We like that.
Cortez Creek.
It's voiced? We like that. But it's very bright in my face, but we like that.
A town looms before you in the distance, shimmering in the dry summer heat like a mirage.
I was also very shocked, but now I'm gotta have a Texan accent, because everybody's in Texas, yeah?
You've ridden 5 days straight, chasing nothing but the promise of wealth. They said the bounty was big, bigger than anything you'd seen before. Little Louis Shepherd, they call him. Not much of a name for someone worth that kind of gold. But then again, this is Cortez Creek, a place where they say gold flows from its mountains like water. The place where fortunes are made, and boy, do you need that fortune.
Uh-huh.
Your horse whinnies beneath you, his coat slick with sweat. You pat his neck apologetically.
Not long to go now, boy.
Everything is voiced! I don't need to read. Oh, I love this game already. I don't need to read out loud. In my Texan accent. Okay, everything's voiced.
The poor thing deserves a break. You both do.
Look at the town, look at the wanted poster, look at your pursue. Look at your purse, I mean. Look at my purse.
You glance at your purse, pulling it open just enough to peer inside.
I can't fucking read, so I say pursue.
Pathetically empty. Barely enough to last a week, at a stretch. It's been a rough few months, truth be told. Every bounty you've chased lately seems to get snatched up before you can even draw your gun. That's why you rode all the way out here, for the bounty on little Louis Shepherd. And this time, you need to be the one who collects.
You sound like you're from Alabama? Is this what people from Alabama sound like? Oh my god. Born and raised from Alabama. Look at the town.
You squint into the distance, just able to make out the shape of Cortez Creek.
Cortez Creek.
The town has a rare reputation of experiencing not one, but 2 gold rushes. That kind of wealth probably explains the size of the bounty on little Louis.
Look at the wanted poster.
Little Louis Shepherd.
He looks like he came from like BoJack Horseman type of guy.
One of her so many crimes, I couldn't even list them all on the poster.
Damn.
How did one guy commit all those offenses?
Well, she doesn't sound Texan.
Must be some kind of mastermind. You never even heard of the guy.
Keep riding.
You decide to keep riding.
He looks like a One Piece unknown character. Oof! Oof! That's me! You decide to
You
keep
dig
riding.
your heels into your horse, urging him forward. It's the last stretch now. No more time to waste.
All right, Cortez Creek. Let's see what you got for me.
She doesn't have Texan accent. She's probably not from here then. Jesus! That's loud. Oh, blood. There's so much blood. Cortez Creek, 1871.
Your horse trots into town, his hooves kicking up little clouds of dust with each step.
So this is Cortez Creek, huh?
Not what I was expecting.
Well, it's clearly seen better days.
A pair of drunk men stagger out through the swinging doors of a saloon.
Who is this woman? She's hot.
Red graffiti is scrawled on the side of a house, half scrubbed away and splintered. Everything reeks of whiskey, dirt, and sweat. You reach the stables
Horses.
by the side of the town and climb down from your horse.
I don't see anyone.
Lasingero. Indeed, Lasingero. Look around.
You glance around for a stable hand, but there doesn't seem to be anyone here. You settle for tying him to a hitching post a little down the street.
This'll have to do for now.
Your horse whinnies, tossing his head impatiently and scuffing his hooves against the dusty ground. He's just as hungry as you are.
I know. Let's get you something to eat.
We should get food first though, because our horse
I'm
is hungry.
starving. I can't do anything unless I've had something to eat first.
My character's default face just looks pissed all the time, and I kind of like it.
You head into the heart of the town, in search of the general store. The heat and dirt of the place seems to cling to your skin, only adding to your burgeoning sense of unease.
Okay.
You pivot to see a man
Jeez,
leaning
the sounds
against
are
the
so
railing,
loud.
a bottle smashed at his feet.
Another one.
Another one.
Huh? Are you talking to me?
You talking to me? I would have said that differently, huh? Talking to me?
Yeah, you.
You go fuck yourself.
Gonna pollute this town with your dirty gold, are ya?
Brush him off. Let's not talk to drunkards. We don't like talking to drunkards.
Whatever. You ain't worth my time.
You shake your head and walk away, then pause as the man sneers behind your back.
If the man is behind my back, isn't he at my front?
You ignore the drunkard and continue on your way, but as you do, you hear a yell. A man pushes past you.
Oh, he looks like somebody we're gonna kill. Look at that. Or he looks like a very deranged.
He tackles the inebriate to the dirt, landing a few hard kicks as the drunk curls against the ground defense.
See the
Maybe
sheriff.
A bit too much force for a simple drunkard.
He turns to you then, giving you a slow once-over.
He's a sheriff, ain't he?
Judging by the state of his attire, you can only assume he's one of the sheriff's rangers.
What's got your eye, stranger?
What's got yours?
There's nothing to see here. Move along now.
Keep your head down.
You raise your eyebrow, but you're not looking to start trouble. Not least
We'll
with
start
the
trouble
sheriff's
some other
rangers.
day.
And
Not
you
today.
tip your hat diplomatically and turn to walk away.
Good day.
Okay, we'll kill him some other day.
You find your way to the general store and grab the first big loaf of bread you lay your eyes upon.
Could I interest you with some carrots? Dug up fresh this morning.
I love the voice acting in this game. Everybody sounds so different. I love it. Buy some carrots
After
for the
everything
doors.
your horse
Yeah.
has endured, a handful of carrots feels like a well-earned treat.
Bread and carrots. Let's see, that's 25 cents in total.
You pat your pockets, frowning. That loose change was there earlier, wasn't it? Did some coins fall out when you dismounted, or did someone lift it off you?
The drunkard.
Surely not.
You missing something? Yeah, I can tell by the look on your face.
I will kill that motherfucker. That was the only money I had left.
Bless your heart, you must be new here. Best be careful in Cortez Creek. There's a lot of crooks about. The thieving type.
At least you still have your purse. You take out the money and pay the shopkeeper.
You take care of yourself now, and keep an eye on them thieves.
Yes, ma'am.
You wolf down the bread, then drink your fill of water from the well.
The murdering will indeed
That'll
happen,
do.
Chalice.
Time to see what the sheriff knows about little Louie.
The sheriff's office stands at the center, but your attention snaps to the noisy crowd gathered
Oh, my
outside.
fucking
A
money.
crowd? This doesn't look promising.
Mm-hmm. Oh, the sheriff
All
looks
right,
good.
settle down now. Settle down.
Step closer, spotting a man on the porch addressing the crowd. He must be Sheriff Hargreave.
Hargreave.
I know y'all want answers, and you'll get 'em. Just hold your peace for a spell.
You push through the crowd, but it's packed tight. Over someone's shoulder, you catch a glimpse of a ranger pulling down a wanted poster. You strain for a better look.
I can confirm that as of noon today, the blight known as Little Louie has been caught.
No way.
Well, shit.
There goes our money.
This capture finally puts an end to the series of criminal activity that has been plaguing our good town of Cortez Creek for some time now. Little Louie has confessed to all of his crimes, and now God will pass judgment on him for his sins. Judgment that will be carried out at dusk in this town square on this very day.
What about our money?
Crowd cheers once again. Dejection settles in the pit of your stomach.
Little Louie is caught. The bounty is gone. Now what?
Yes.
The sheriff goes back inside, followed by his rangers and the stripped-off wanted poster. You stand rooted to the ground. You really needed that bounty. The two men in front of you shrug as they turn to walk away.
I didn't hear the sheriff announce who called him.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't say. But if I had to guess, I'd bet my boots it was that wildfire again.
Wildfire?
Ask about wildfire.
Excuse me. What do you mean by wildfire?
You ain't heard of wildfire. And what? You been living in a prairie dog hole for the past year?
The men shove past you, laughing.
Well then, that was a warm welcome.
This town has been unwelcoming since the moment you set foot on its dirt.
That's true.
It's filthy, harsh. You tilt your hat lower
We're
over
skipping
your
some
face,
dialogues now.
Scowling. If it were up to you, you'd head straight back on the road, far away from this rat-infested town.
Damn. Speaking of thieves, just left my poor horse tied to that hitching post.
You should
Judging
go
by how
feed it.
shady this town is turning out to be, that was likely a fool move.
Yep, our horse is probably
I
long
better
gone.
check on him. I hope I'm not too late.
The streets grow quieter as you approach the hitching post, a sense of unease prickling at the base of your neck. Your horse comes into view, but he doesn't seem to be alone. A broad-shouldered man stands by the hitching post, his hands working the reins.
I get
You
you.
stop in your tracks. It's just what you feared. Someone
true.
is trying to steal your horse.
Approach calmly and then shoot that motherfucker in the face.
You walk quietly towards the man, your hand on the hilt of your gun, just in case. The man hears your footsteps and turns around in surprise.
Hello.
I'm sorry, partner. I didn't see you there. I just noticed this remarkable fellow looked rather hungry, so I gave him something to
He's
eat.
got a burn on his face. He's Zuko. He's Zuko in Texan.
I hope you don't mind. I take it he's yours. What's his name?
Tell him it's none of his business. He's so rude. You fed your horse. Tell him. Kayu Mangi. Kayu Mangi. Kayu Mangi is kind of Kayu Mangi. Okay, Kayu Mangi fits. Kayu Mangi.
Is that
is.
so? Well, it's a fine name for a fine horse.
Thank you.
Pardon my forwardness, but if you're planning on staying the night, you might want to consider moving him to the livery stables. Cortez Creek, it's not the safest place after dark.
This is the right pacing to read, by the way. Like this guy's talking is the right pacing for the narrator. Jesus
We've
Christ.
had some trouble with horse thieves around here lately, and I'd hate to see your horse here fall into the wrong hands.
I like how
Here
he
we
can't
are.
say your horse's name. Yeah. I don't know what would happen if you pick the others though.
How much for one night's boarding?
It's a quarter.
You hand him the money.
Much obliged. Oh, and I'm Tom, by the way. Tom
Tom
Porter.
Porter. Hold out your hand.
He smiles and gives your extended hand a shake, his grip firm and calloused.
I like him. He's old and hot. I'm Ace Maggot.
Nice to meet you. You're new to Cortez Creek, aren't you? Let me guess. You're a bounty hunter here on business.
Huh? How could you tell?
You just seem the type, that's all.
Whatever that means. I came here
Oh,
for the
and I'm
bounty,
Tom.
little
Tom's
Louis
single.
Shepherd,
I
but
mean Porter.
looks like I'm a little late to the rodeo.
That's cute. That's actually a good pickup line. Tom's single. I mean Porter. That's so smooth.
Oh, how's that?
The sheriff just announced that he's already been caught.
Ah, is that so?
He looks straight down at his hands as he adjusts your horse's reins. He doesn't look particularly moved by the news.
Ask about
I heard some
wildfire.
people talking about wildfire. I don't suppose you know what that is?
I'm sorry. I'm probably not the best person to ask about these sort of things. I try to keep to myself. Just me, the horses, and the cattle. You could say I like to keep things in my life as stable,
as possible. I like
Get
him.
it?
Oh, Lord have mercy.
I like the
That is
joke.
one terrible pun.
I like it.
So, have you always lived in Cortez Creek?
Yep, Cortez, born and raised.
Oh.
It's a beautiful place. At least it was until things got a little, rough around the edges in recent years.
I'm sorry, is he dateable? I'm starting to think maybe he's our type of guy. You know, it's always the old burly guys that are secretly, you know. What
What
happened?
do you mean? What happened?
Well, it's not too often a town gets a second gold rush. That amount of wealth attracts a great deal of prospectors, traders, general wealthy folk. But unfortunately for Cortez Creek, these sort of people also draw a considerable number of undesirables, people looking for trouble.
He glances away, looking uneasy.
Can you tell me more?
You'd be better off asking someone else about this sort of stuff.
He swallows hard, avoiding your gaze.
What's with this guy? Why does he seem so uncomfortable all of a sudden?
There's ears
Well,
everywhere,
I
ma'am.
better find some place to stay for the night. Thanks for looking out for my horse.
It's my pleasure.
You take the carrots out of your bag.
I bought these earlier. Feel free to share them up between the horses.
That's very kind of you. I'll be sure to do that.
Okay.
See you around, Tom.
You take care.
Howdy, traveler. You look like you could do with the rest. Can I do you for a room?
We'll ignore the rats.
Yes, please.
Wonderful. Follow me. I'll get you all squared away.
He chases away one last rat before opening the hotel door for you. and
Hello,
beckoning you to
Hero.
enter.
How are you? Welcome, welcome, welcome. How are you?
I dare say you came here at just the right moment. Busy here at the best of times. But what with the hanging of that valiant brute, little Louis, tonight, bringing all the looky-loos from yonder county, we're expecting to be fully booked up once the crowds get here. Anyway, it's just one night you'll be staying. That correct?
Yes, I'll be leaving come sunup. And not a moment later.
A pity. Well, I'll give you room 13. It's a quiet room.
I love the
Perfect
cat
for your
headbang.
early
That's
morning
just-
start. Mind
Okay.
you, you're not superstitious, are you?
Why? No.
No.
That's just as well. Our other available room has a bit of a bloodstain problem, you understand?
Somebody died. Okay.
That'll be $1 for tonight.
It's okay. I'm just enjoying the fact that I don't have to read it out loud, and I'm just like listening to their voices and just soaking
You
up the
reach
game
for
a
your
little bit.
purse. Every
I
coin
really wish
you
the narrator
part
would talk a
with
little bit
reminds you
faster.
painfully of the bounty that you failed to collect, and have missed it so narrowly after days on the road.
You plan on catching a bit of shut-eye before the hanging? I can certainly be around to wake you
Oh,
up.
because we're
when
gonna
the
watch the
crowds
guy
begin
die
to
or
gather.
something?
That won't be necessary. I'll stay awake.
Well, I'll give your door a knock just in case.
You scoff at the knowing look he gives you.
I don't like the fact that he has access to my room. He kind of freaks me out.
Sure.
The man cheerfully shows you to your room. To your relief, there's not a bloodstain or rat in sight. But you pause as a peculiar scent drifts across the room towards you. On the bedside table, you spot a
Incense.
bunch of sticks in a jar. Their tips glow amber, emitting an aromatic smoke of cedarwood and saffron. The scent is strong.
Leave it there.
At least it smells better than the stench of this town. I'll leave it burning for now.
The mere sight of your bed makes your legs feel weak with fatigue. You flop down onto the covers. After all, your horse is resting safely in the stables under the kind watch of Tom.
Shh. Our narrator speaks to. Oh fuck! The road darkens before you. Which way do you choose? Go straight. Ooh. Blood on the ground. Is it yours? Probably.
The knock awakens you with a start, disturbing your deep sleep and washing away any lingering images.
Sucker for love core. Indeed. There's like a hidden. Oh.
You hear the familiar booming voice of the hotel owner outside.
Crowd's starting to gather. You best get down there to secure a good spot.
Okay.
You head down to the town square, where a large crowd is already forming near the hanging platform. The place is heaving with excitement and grimace. The sheriff steps out of his
We're
building
gonna skip
and
some
makes
of
his
the
way up
things
the
the reader is
platform,
saying.
2 men following behind. Jeers are up from the crowd at the sight of the small man who has been gagged, and the sheriff hushes them before beginning to speak.
Ladies and gentlemen, good people of Cortez County, we are gathered here this evening to witness the final and definitive serving of justice to one heinous individual who has for many months been a tremendous blight on our beautiful town of Cortez Creek. I am of course referring to one Louis Amos Theodore Shepard, known in these parts as Little Louis.
Something bad's gonna happen, right? Like during the hanging, right? There has to be something bad that happens. Because otherwise, what's the use of this happening? It's building up a plot, right?
There's a ghost of a smile on the sheriff's face. He seems to be enjoying the spectacle.
His capture is a triumph for the cooperation of bounty hunters, benefactors, and law enforcement alike. And
There are more cheers of approval from the crowd. The sheriff is clearly popular with the townsfolk.
The inciting incident is quickly approaching. We hope. I hope so. I hope something bad happens.
You look over at little Louis as Sheriff Hargreave continues his speech. He has painful-looking bruises across his face, suggesting he suffered through a beating or interrogation of some kind.
the man standing before us has been found guilty by the Cortez County Court of Justice for committing the following crimes over a 2-year time frame: 11 counts of murder, 8 counts of armed robbery, 4 counts of arson, 7 counts of criminal graffiti and unlawful fear-mongering, kidnap, perjury, bigamy, perverting the course of justice, extortion.
Little Louis shakes his head desperately as the long list of charges is read out, earning him a kick in the back of the legs by the ranger.
Oh no.
A woman in front of you turns to her friend.
You mean that one little fella did all those detestable things?
Oh, he's being framed! This guy is being framed!
What a wicked man.
As you cast your eyes over the crowd before you, they land on a particular figure. A man, dressed in dark clothes, standing on the outskirts of the crowd.
Oh.
Unlike the rest of the spectators, his face is turned to the crowd rather than the gallows.
Oh, he's so cute! Wait a minute, let me say, he's kinda hot. Oh, date them all. I want to date them all. I wish
You're
I
not
could.
sure what exactly it is, but something about this guy looks like bad news.
Bad news? Are you sure about that? I can fix him.
The sheriff reaches the end of little Louis's extensive list of crimes, and the crowd goes silent in anticipation. A noose is
Hiro.
lowered around little Louis's neck, followed by a bag, masking his panicked eyes for the last time. A sense of unexplained dread fills your body, and a feeling in your gut sinks like a stone.
Oh no, I don't really want to stay to watch the hanging though. Our Lady is a bounty hunter killer, right? So we should stay and watch the hanging. Oh, I feel like I'm gonna hate it. It's hardcore. Yeah, we stay and watch the hanging.
The sheriff steps towards the wooden lever at the side of the stage.
Ordinarily, at this point, I would ask the condemned if he has any final words. But on this occasion, we have had to gag little Louis to spare the public from his foul-mouthed language. You understand. May God have mercy on your soul.
He pulls the lever, and a great creak echoes across the town square as the platform's trapdoor collapses, and little Louis's body plunges 2 feet down. The crowd breaks out into an uproar, and then a movement amongst the crowd catches your eye. It's the mysterious outlaw.
He's wearing a coat thingy inside. Okay. He's wearing 1, 2, 3 layers of fucking clothes.
You watch as he weaves his way through the crowd so seamlessly it's like watching a ghost. And you stare in alarm as he swipes something from an unsuspecting man. A bag of coins, most likely. You look around frantically.
Surely someone else must have spotted him.
But no, Everyone else seems too distracted by the hanging to notice. Maybe this is your chance. If you catch this guy red-handed, you can bring him into the sheriff's office and at least get some kind of bounty reward before you head home.
I can catch him. I can fix him.
This guy might be my last chance to make some money in this place. I need to catch him.
Your heart stops as he glances over in your direction, like he knew he was being watched. Your eyes meet, the furious glare of his gaze boring into you like a
his
hot
eyebrows.
poker. Then, just as quickly as he saw you, he keeps moving, further and further through to the other side of the crowd, before he disappears behind a building.
Follow
Fuck
the
it.
outlaw.
Let's get this guy.
Oh, my brain just combined that. Fuck this guy. Okay.
You push through the crowd in the direction of the outlaw. Making your way through the heaving crowd is definitely harder than he made it seem. By the time you get to the alleyway, of course, it's empty.
I'm sorry, but Copper. My brain just shrink left.
You take the path to the left, but there's nobody there.
Shit.
You continue running down the path, turning again,
Beware the
and stop in your tracks as you observe a message scrawled on the side of a building.
elk.
What the hell is this? Is this paint or blood?
Why would I sniff the graffiti? Why would I even touch it? My God, lady, don't touch shit.
You reach out your hand and wipe a finger across the graffiti. It's wet, still weeping in the early evening heat. You look at your finger, now stained red, but it seems to be paint, not blood.
What kind of drunk leaves a message like this?
It's a very well scripted message, like it's written in script.
You frown, turning on your heel to leave, and then you freeze as you hear the click of a gun from behind you.
This guy is probably deep voiced because he has like sharp blue eyes, mysterious type of eyes. Probably has like that deep, hot voice.
The air feels cold and still.
Hands above your head. Turn around. Slowly.
He's British. What the fuck? I did not expect this in the Texas game. What? He's hot though. He's hot. The voice is good. Oh my God. Okay, wait. It sounds good. It sounds good. Slowly reach for your gun. Nah, let's turn around. I don't want to piss the guy off.
You do as the voice says, and raise your hands, slowly turning around. You find yourself standing face to face with the mysterious outlaw. He has an icy, uneasy aura about him.
What do you know?
He sounds like Pitch Black from Guardians, Rise of the Guardians. He sounds like Pitch Black.
It's not a question.
What?
What the fuck do you mean?
I don't know what you're talking about.
And what are you doing in Texas?
He gestures his gun towards your paint-stained fingers.
Then explain this.
I don't fucking know.
You can't help but notice the man has an English accent, ironically, making him seem even more like an outsider to this town than you.
The graffiti? I have no idea. I promise. I just found it.
Your bag. Give it to me. Slowly.
With his gun in your face, you really have no choice, so you carefully hand him your bag. He crouches down and searches through it with one hand, presumably looking for the incriminating red paint. His other hand continues to hold the gun steadily at your face.
Maybe when he finds I don't have any paint, he'll let me go.
He's gonna steal my coins, isn't he?
But right now he's distracted. This could be my chance to shoot him first and hand him in.
Ooh, we're gonna save, and then we're gonna shoot him. Cause fuck him.
You quickly reach for your gun, but before you can even draw it, he fires a shot. The bullet goes straight through your neck.
Oh shit.
Within a matter of seconds, you're dead.
Well, shit, that's the end of this gameplay. Fuck. Maybe next time don't try to win a quick draw when there's already a gun pointed at your face. It's okay. That's okay. That's the end of this game. Thank you guys so much for watching.
Sure enough, he finishes rummaging through your bag, finding nothing that could have been responsible for writing the graffiti.
Fine.
He tosses the bag back to you, and it lands unceremoniously at your feet. You scramble to pick it up.
What do you know about little Louis?
Why are you looking at me like that, bitch? What'd I do to you?
The criminal?
He narrows his eyes, waiting for you to continue.
I'm gonna move my face down because I feel like I'm blocking a lot of his features right now. Let me just.
You choose to stay silent. The outlaw sneers and juts the gun towards your face.
Speak.
I don't know anything, just that he was a wanted man.
Then what are you doing in Cortez Creek?
I saw there was a bounty in his name, so I came to this town in hope of catching him. As soon as I arrived, I found out he'd already been caught. Some wildfire got to him first. That's all I know. I promise.
A few moments pass, and then the man seems to relax. He places his gun back in his holster, all the while not taking his eyes off you.
My man, he keeps staring at me. I'm about to charge him for the amount of times he's staring at me. If he stares at me that long, there better be like some payment or something.
I can tell that you're not from around here.
No shit, it doesn't take a fucking genius to tell that out, bitch.
You wear it on you like a brand.
And you sound British, so go fuck yourself.
You
Not that I have
shuffle your
anything-
feet nervously under his exacting gaze.
Not that I have anything against the British sounding people. I find them okay. I find them attractive in a certain way. But I'm just saying, for somebody calling me a fucking outlaw and out of place, he sticks out like a fucking sore thumb.
Heed my warning. Don't get involved in business that doesn't concern you.
What you gonna do about it, sir?
Is that helpful advice or a threat?
What's he gonna do about it if I
He
put this up
glares
there?
at you, almost like he can read your thoughts.
I have no interest in helping you. I simply expect you to stay out of my way.
I'm sorry. Did you guys ever hear me say help? My loves, did you hear me say, I need help? Oh, but that's in distress. No, this motherfucker went here and pointed his gun at me and I was like, I have no interest in helping you. Bitch ass, I didn't tell you to help me. I ain't gonna say anything. Like, I kind of want to press for more information, but I don't think he's gonna tell me anything. I'm also not going to ask for his name because there's no way he's going to tell me. So I'm just gonna stay.
His eyes shift to the space behind you, and you realize that the commotion from the town square has died down, replaced with steadily approaching chatter. People will be returning to their houses and hotels any moment now. You twist to look over your shoulder and see people beginning to fill the streets. When you turn back around, the outlaw is gone.
Well, there goes my chance at getting his bounty. But who was that guy? And what was he implying about little Louis?
The encounter with the outlaw may have been fruitless, but it certainly helped you work up an appetite. After recollecting your bearings, you find a building adorned with a large sign above the entrance. Randy's Saloon.
Well, this'll do.
Okay, we're gonna eat.
The saloon doors creak shut behind you, and you're greeted with a rush of smoke, chatter,
You
and
know what?
lively
I always
piano
thought
music.
this was called a salon. It's called a saloon. I never knew that. Oh, every single time. Always thought that it was a salon.
You spot a few
I'm just
empty
stupid at
tables at
getting-
the far end of the saloon. A perfect place for a quiet, private dinner before retiring to your room. Approach the man behind the bar. He gives you a toothy grin.
Welcome to Randy's Saloon. I'm Randy.
Randy doesn't even blink at the same time. Oh, that's so cute. Randy, you're so cute.
Get a fine individual such as yourself. Anything to drink?
Whiskey.
Whiskey. And can I get something to eat with that?
Sure. We got Randy's famous buffalo stew.
The narrator can make me do anything with that voice. Oh, I see Pekka. I forgot that we have very similar tastes. I wish I'd even go a little bit faster though, because wink.
Look around at the nearby tables and see people spooning a miserable-looking gray slop into their mouths.
Do you have anything else?
Nope.
Fine. Buffalo stew it is.
Randy's toothy grin widens, revealing a number of missing teeth.
It'll just take a moment if you want to take a seat at the bar. Aye! That's one more order of Randy's famous buffalo stew. Burley Hank.
You rest your arms on the bar counter before quickly realizing that was a bad idea. It's sticky and probably hasn't been wiped down in months, if not years.
Well then, traveler, what brings you to Cortez Creek?
I'm here in hopes of catching the criminal little Louis, but it looks like someone got to him before me.
He places your drink on the bar.
Anyway, I figured you were either here for the hanging or the gold.
I love
Or perhaps
Randy.
you're just one of those outlaw types that this fine town seems to attract, which is absolutely tip-top A-okay. Don't get me wrong.
I like Randy. I like his nun.
All welcome in Randy's
his
Saloon,
eyes
you
blink
see.
like a fish
Me
like
being
that.
Randy. Did you catch the hanging?
Yes,
Hanging?
I did.
I missed it myself. Had to keep the doors of Randy's Saloon open, you understand? Well, really, that little Louis fella used to drink here a few times. Wouldn't have felt right to watch him go. Not like that, in front of everyone.
A look of melancholy flashes across Randy's face suddenly.
You knew him?
Sure did. Small little guy, that little Louie. I knew he could be a sneaky son of a gun when he wanted to be, but I couldn't have guessed the extent of what he got up to. He was dull as dishwater.
Damn. Dull as a dishwasher?
Dull as dishwater?
You know, a couple bullets shy of a full chamber. Not very bright. What I mean is, I never took that little Louie for quite the villain he turned out to be. Played us all for a fool, I imagine.
I see.
I dare say I'm glad he was caught, God rest his soul. Hopefully now with him gone, this town will settle down a bit. Heck knows we need it. And if anyone was gonna catch the varmint, it would have to be Wildfire, of course.
Wildfire again? You tell me about Wildfire.
Randy looks at you in puzzlement.
Really? Surely a bounty hunter such as yourself knows all about Wildfire.
No.
Well, I'm not from around these parts.
And what parts of those, Australia? I figured any bounty hunter worth their salt would have heard about Wildfire. Wildfire's the fiercest bounty hunter this side of Mississippi. Yes, sirree.
We're in
Can
Mississippi.
shoot a man down in the blink of an eye. And speaking of eyes, that Wildfire has a gaze as cold as ice.
Is it the British motherfucker we met?
Randy shudders and stares off into the distance, as if he can feel Wildfire's gaze on him now.
As cold as ice? Maybe that mysterious outlaw I encountered earlier was Wildfire all along.
Before you can ask anything more, a man comes from the swinging kitchen door and places a bowl of what can only be described as slop on the bar.
War. Okay.
And here's your Randy's famous buffalo stew. You enjoy that now, and make sure to eat it while it's piping hot.
You pay, Randy, take the stew and your drink, and walk to a table on the opposite side of the saloon, far away from Randy and his unsettling face.
Hey, I like Randy's face.
As you settle into your seat, you can't help but feel like you're being watched. You glance around the saloon, your eyes scanning the smoky room for any signs of the mysterious outlaw.
Uh-huh.
Only to catch sight of a woman instead, her gaze fixed on you as she sits with her back against the wall in the far corner.
Hello?
The air is so dark and smoky that you
She's-
struggle to make out her face, but something seems vaguely familiar about her.
Guys, look at her. She's so hot. What the heck? Look at those lips. Yo, I want my hair to look like that. And she's holding a cigar. That's fucking hot. Oh my god. It's crazy, right? How hot she
Then you
is.
hear a yell, followed by the sound of a chair toppling to the floor.
Damn.
What did you just say?
I said what I said. Maybe you ought to clean your ears out.
I didn't ask for your lip, boy. You're
Boy.
right near crossing a line right now.
Boy.
The first man grabs a glass bottle from the table and smashes it, jutting the broken bottleneck towards the other man's neck.
Looks like I need to teach you a lesson on respecting your superiors.
Stay out
This
of it.
ain't my rodeo. I'm not getting involved.
The exchange is punctuated by the squeak of wooden chair legs against the floorboards. You glance across the saloon. It's the same woman who was watching you just moments ago. There are hushed whispers from the surrounding tables.
Didn't I just put you away 2 days ago, cabron?
Oh, she's hot. Oh my god. Oh, she has that Spanish accent, I think. Oh no.
Don't talk to me like that, you darn uppity bitch.
Shoot him.
Know your place. You and the rest of you bootlickers. I don't know why y'all act so darn terrified around some woman. I'll show you. There ain't nothing to be afraid of.
This guy gonna fucking die.
You watch as he reaches for the gun in his back waistband, but before he can draw, you hear a click. The honky-tonk piano falters mid-tune, and the whole saloon goes silent.
I know she is Morena. I can tell by her accent. Yes, yes.
You look back at the woman and see a glint of a gun held at her hip, aimed directly at the man.
Take your pathetic counterfeit silver and find some other saloon to darken. Don't make me waste a bullet on you.
After a few tense moments, the man grumbles in resignation and shuffles out of the saloon. You hear some more whispers before the tack piano starts up again.
Oh my god.
Almost immediately, the ambience is more or less returned to normal. Then, you sense the woman glancing at you, and you catch eyes as she puts her gun back in her holster. In that moment, you remember where you recognize her from. But there's no way.
Oh, she's an
Could it
old...
really be Santana de la Mora, your rival from your youth?
You mean Santana de la Mora?
Santana? Is that you?
She raises an eyebrow, and the corner of her lips pull up in what you interpret to be a smile.
It's you.
Taking this
Oh,
as an
we
invitation,
know each other.
you grab your untouched bowl of Randy's famous buffalo stew and your drink and head to her table. Santana barely acknowledges you as you take a seat. She just leans back in her chair as she pulls a small tin and a box of matches from her pocket, discarding her gloves. She places a cigar between her lips. The silence stretches, and a nervous edge creeps in. You can't help but feel like you've wasted her time by approaching her with nothing to say. You glance back up and see her eyes on you.
I love the way she stares at
Oh,
me.
you're brave.
She gestures at the bowl of buffalo stew before you with her cigar.
Reply with you.
Maybe I just have a death wish.
Santana laughs, an airy, musical trilling that leaves you feeling a little flustered.
Why does she laugh so nicely?
Take a swig of your drink to moisten your very dry throat. You knew Santana as a teenager. Why does she make you feel so damn on edge?
Do you live here now in Cortez Creek? Or are you just passing through?
Oh, you know, I'm here and there.
That's not much of an answer.
You? Just visiting to collect a bounty here?
How is it that everyone here seems to know my business? I guess gossip travels fast in Cortez Creek.
Santana smirks and taps the ash off the end of her cigar.
Actually, I just overheard you talking to Randy a few moments ago. Which bounty was that then?
I was after that little Louis guy, but someone got to him first. Some bounty hunter they call Wildfire.
Santana smirks and takes another drag from her cigar as she watches you. You keep talking. Rambling, to be more precise.
I don't know. Maybe you had the same problem when you first got here. Everyone treats me like an outsider, and yet somehow they still expect me to know all the unwritten rules about this place. Like who this Wildfire guy is. Frankly, I'm sick of hearing about him. He's just another bounty hunter. He can't be that impressive.
Well, they do say that Wildfire's the best there is. But I'm not so sure.
Yeah? What makes you say that?
If he's as good as they say, why would he waste his time being a bounty hunter, chasing after petty criminals and lowlifes?
That's true.
She's staring thoughtfully into space, her arms crossed, with one hand lightly holding the cigar at her lips.
She's so hot. I love
Your
the way
gaze
she's looking at me.
settles on her hand. You can't help but notice her knuckles are bruised and bloody.
Huh. What an odd sight for someone with such delicate hands.
Oh, was she the one who punched, what's his name? The little Louis? Because Louis got beat up, right? Too.
You're tempted to ask her what she does for a living. Most folk wouldn't expect to see a woman drinking alone in a saloon in a town like Cortez Creek. Except for ladies of the night, of course. Then again, Santana never followed the rules, not even as a kid.
This little Louis Shepherd. I presume you attended the hanging. What did you make of him?
Something felt weird.
I don't know. Something maybe seemed a little off about the whole thing.
Her reaction changed!
You don't
She's so
look
pretty.
at her directly, but you feel her eyes dart towards your face.
In what way?
Not guilty. That's seriously what I think.
Honestly, I don't think little Louis did it.
Santana's expression doesn't change, but you feel the intensity of her gaze.
First of all, how could one guy commit all of those crimes on his own, let alone someone as unimpressive looking as little Louis?
Exactly.
It just doesn't add up. Then there's what
Exactly.
people have said about him.
Exactly. What
Randy said little Louis used to be a patron here, said he was known for getting into trouble at times, but mentioned he wasn't very bright. Call me a skeptic, but there's no way a saphead like little Louis could have done all that over a 2-year time frame without getting caught.
She says nothing, but there's a slight upward tug in the corner of her lips, almost like she's smiling. Santana just looks at you and leans back into her chair, her expression impenetrable, like she's assessing you.
I love her fucking hair. Jesus Christ. Please.
Sizing up your worth. A few moments pass and it becomes clear you're not going to get an answer. Santana certainly seems harder to read than you remember. It's difficult to put your finger on exactly how, but you get a sense that something's troubling her. Perhaps she's a bounty hunter too, and she's feeling low because she also missed out on the reward to Wildfire, just like you.
How long are you staying in Cortez Creek?
Why are you planning on sharing the room with me?
Me? Just the one night. The only reason I came here was for the bounty on little Louis. But now that's no more, I'll have to seek out other pasture. Cortez Creek ain't exactly my idea of a good time. Plus, it seems like that wildfire probably has a monopoly on just about every criminal in the area by the sounds of it.
Santana chuckled. Just as you think you've finally managed to warm her up enough to get some semblance of a conversation flowing, she stands up, knocks back the last of her drink, and places the glass back down on the table.
Shame you're not sticking around any longer.
Why? You have plans? You giving me a reason to stay?
It might have been fun to put you in your place again, for old time's sake.
I read that in many different ways. Put me in my place. Oh, you mean under you?
You perk up. That was unmistakably an invitation to stick around, right?
My lady is so Yuri vibes, Yuri coded. She's like, oh really? Was that an invitation to stay? Ayo!
But before you can reply, she glances down at your rank bowl of buffalo stew.
It's goat, by the way. Nearest buffalo isn't for 500 miles. That's probably what makes it so famous.
Without waiting for a response, she puts her hat on and walks away, disappearing into the smoky saloon air. The memories of your youth are patchy, but even now she carries that same aura you remember, like an untamed force, capable of bending everything around her into a dazed frenzy. You glance down at your bowl of buffalo, goat, stew, your stomach growls. You swallow down the knot in your throat, pick up your spoon, and dig in.
Because we're hungry, we gotta eat. Our parents have told us not to waste money. Plus, we bought this thing.
The tough, dry meat is as unpleasant as you feared. After emptying your bowl, you wipe your mouth with the back of your hand and get up to leave.
Well, how is Randy's famous buffalo stew?
Lie. I can't break his heart.
It was divine. I understand why everyone raves about it so.
Well, calling me tickled.
Plus, he's nice.
I figured you'd think so. Oh, before you go, I see you got yourself acquainted. Mighty impressive, if I may say so.
Acquainted? What do you mean?
Why, acquainted with Wildfire, of course.
She's Wildfire.
Real good job charming her like that. I've never seen her talk that much to a single soul. You got some kind of way with the ladies that simple folk like me would only dream to possess.
He walks away to serve a customer at a nearby table, leaving you standing in bewilderment.
Holy shit! We were shitting about Wildfire too!
Santana? Santana is Wildfire?
Mercifully, nights in Cortez Creek are far cooler than its days. You make your way back to the hotel, the stars above shining so brightly they cast shadows around you.
Why didn't she just tell me?
Because she liked the fact that you're tooting her own horn. I swear to God, Santana was flirting with us or something.
If she was Wildfire, that would make her the recipient of that massive bounty on little Louie's head.
And we were just so honest to say that Louie was not guilty and she just killed him, didn't she?
So if she had all that money, why did she seem so down? And her comment at the end, she wanted you to stay longer, right? You weren't just making that up.
You were being delusional. Not that this fucking matters, but...
Yeah. She said it was a shame I wasn't staying for any longer than one night, and Santana's not one to mince her words.
Despite Santana's half-hearted invitation to stay, you stick with your plan. Up at dawn, saddle your horse, and ride out.
She wanted to share bathwater. I feel like that's also what's been happening. They're probably like, Santana was straight up flirting with us, man.
You turn the corner to the last stretch of path to your hotel. The air feels heavier, quieter. Almost as though, then, out of the shadows, a dark figure steps into view.
A thief? Or the mysterious outlaw again?
No, it's not quite
You
the size.
instinctively reach for your gun, but then the figure holds up their hands, showing you they're unarmed.
I won't take much of your time.
She lowers her hands and takes a step towards you.
You seek gold. You were right to come here. There's an enormous wealth of it, right beneath our very feet. If only you could see through
Thick words raise dozens of questions in your head, but all you can do is stare as she reaches out a long, sleeved arm to place something in your hand.
Who are you? Because I can figure out
Hold
what
on
it
a
is
moment.
later.
Who are you?
Who I am is not important.
I like the Texan accent. It's very, very thick in that woman.
All you need to know is that I'm someone who wants to help.
Yeah.
I believe you can help save this town.
Her tone softened slightly, as if recognizing your unease.
My reasons will become clear in time. For now, you must trust me.
It has been a long and tiresome day, and you're at your wit's end with her vague riddles. You find yourself taking a small step forward impatiently.
Look, lady, I don't have the slightest clue what you're talking about. You clearly have me mistaken for somebody else. I have no link to this town, to this county. I'm not here to solve your puzzles. I just came here for the gold, and I missed my chance. So I'm not sticking around. Find someone else for your riddles.
It needs to be you, because I've watched you.
AC maggot.
You're true of heart, an outsider, someone whose judgment is unclouded by loss and personal circumstance. This town needs you. Whether you realize it or not, you are the only one who can uncover the truth. I've said more than I should. I must go. The fog is beginning to roll in.
What do I do?
Hang on. What do you want me to do with...
But your plea is left unanswered as the woman disappears back into the shadows as quickly as she came, leaving you standing alone in the street. At that moment, you remember that common sense tells you not to open it here, where there could be thieves. Holding it up to the moonlight,
Sorry,
you
I'm so
untie
into
the
it.
knot. The fabric falls away to reveal a folded piece of parchment and a small gold nugget. Gold. The very thing you came here for. So why does it feel like the start of something much bigger? A jolt of awareness snaps you back to your senses, and you quickly pocket the nugget before anyone sees. The gold isn't the prize, you realize. It's the proof. A promise.
That's true.
Her way of proving that her story isn't just a fanciful tale. Her way of telling you that there's more gold out there, waiting, and you've been granted an invitation to claim it. Your heart pounding. You unfold the piece of parchment. Will it contain instructions on how to dig up the rest of the gold? Or a map, perhaps? But as you squint at the paper, your brow furrows. Miller McCabe, SLS, all that glittered. You stare at the paper, like you're hoping some pattern might emerge from what looks like 6 very unrelated words, but it doesn't. Perhaps these words are only part of the story. Perhaps the other half lies somewhere in this town, waiting to be discovered. Clutching the paper in one hand and the gold nugget in the other, you head back to the hotel.
Thanks for playing the demo of Love and Fool's Gold. Please leave your feedback in the forum section so you can let us know your thoughts. I fucking love it! I'm so into this game. I'm so into the game. Thank you guys so much for joining me on Love and Fool's Gold demo. It was really fun, not gonna lie. I'm very into the game. There's quite enough of the tension. There's enough of the attraction with Santana and the outlaw guy. I really like them both. Deadass the narrator is the best part. The narrator's voice is super good. Also, the stable boy is super cute. Problem that I have, just talk a little bit faster because I have no sense of patience when it comes to like sounds. And thank you so much for joining me in this whole demo thingy, and also for stopping by my stream to just hang out and be like an absolute blast of a Chad and everything.